Hello and welcome. Peace and mercy of Allah be upon you. This is Muhammad Al-Jawhary from ArabHardware.net, and today we're gonna have the video unboxing of the new cooler, the Zalman CNPS10X Performa, which you can see here. As most of you already know, this CPU cooler is regarded as one of the best coolers under the budget of $50. In addition, it comes from a long line of distinguished coolers such as the Extreme, the Flex, and the Quiet. So, what's inside the box of the Performa? This is what we are going to find out during this video. First, we're going to have a quick look at the outer shell of the box. As you can see here, they've mounted this big image of the cooler. There's the model and the name, some key features down here, such as its support for the Intel socket 1156, etc. At the right side, there's the name again and the model. At the back of the box, we have these key features expanded a little bit and combined with some images of here. At the other side, there's the support, CPU support list. And I think, oh my god, this cooler supports almost every single CPU on earth. Brilliant. Then there's some specifications, the weight, the dimensions, and down here, it's made in Korea. It's wonderful and a little bit strange to find a CPU part or computer parts made outside China. Wonderful. So that was the outer box of the Performa. Then we're going to find out what's inside the box. Let's open it here. And the first thing you see is that the first thing we extract is the manual. This manual, in fact, is one of the most helpful, brilliant, valuable, and handy manuals I've ever seen in my life. It's written in 2 languages, English and some sort of Asian language. I don't know what it is. It's very handy. Anyone who can read can install the Performa perfectly, no problem at all. That's the manual. I'm gonna read it later. Here. Then we have the back plate. This back plate is used to mount the CPU cooler into the motherboard. As you can see here, it has a lot of holes. Each one of them is suitable to install according to the CPU you are using. This one, these 4, for instance, are used when you use an AMD CPU. It's made of stainless steel, I think, with a black shiny finish. Anyway, let's put it here. Then we have the essential parts you are gonna use when you mount the CPU cooler. We have four side caps. These plastic parts you can see here. These are used to hold the nuts which you are going to put under the back plate. There are 4 of them. Let's put them here. There are 4 bolts, 4 bolts here. These bolts are of a special shape, so if one of them got missed, it will be difficult to find a replacement, so be careful when you deal with them. There are the bolts, and then we have the nuts, these things which are going to mount your bolts here, like that. There are 4 of them as well. We have the loading block. It's a plastic part that separates between the back plate and the motherboard body itself. It's used to load your back plate to your motherboard. We have the Zalman sticker here. It's beautiful, in fact. And you have 2 double-sided tape which you are going to use when you mount your CPU cooler as illustrated in the manual. Here, what's inside? These things are pretty impressive. These are called anti-vibration pads. This pad, this black sticky pad, is used to separate the CPU cooler from the Zalman fan included, or other fan you are going to use later. When you add this part or this pad, you have a 0 level vibration, which has a great role in reducing the noise made by the vibrations of the fan. Good. These clips are called the fan fixing clips. You use them to fix your fan, to attach a fan to the cooler. You need to have 2 of them for each fan you are going to mount. So when we mount 2 fans, we need a total clips of 4. And Zalman thankfully added 4. So you have the ability to add 2 fans, no problem at all. Thank you, Zalman, again. These are the AMD clips. AMD clips. They are straight, long clips. While these are the Intel's clips. They are curved, as you can see. And finally, no, not finally, sorry. We have this special clip for AMD motherboards, which enables you to add your cooler without messing with your motherboard or removing its fixing clips. You add this one like that, and you then add this and close your clip. By the way, this is pretty much similar to the clip AMD uses with its stock coolers shipped with their processors. And finally, we have this. This is Zalman thermal grease, as you can see here. It looks like it's too small, too little quantity, but I've made a precaution and bought this. So these foam parts are used to protect the CPU cooler while shipping and moving from one place to another. This thick paper is used to protect the CPU cooler's surface as well, as you can see here. And finally, here's our guest for today, the Zalman CNPS10X Performa CPU cooler with 5 heat pipes, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's extract it, but be careful when you do that. Be careful. This is our CPU cooler. These are 47 fans, as you can see here. It weighs about 784 grams. That's about 3/4 of a kilogram. The base is shiny, but unfortunately they haven't protected this base with a plastic cover or whatsoever. It's exposed, as you can see, and I don't know the reason why they keep writing made in Korea. It's written here along with the Zalman here. I hope you see it. This is Zalman, and here made in Korea. They should be proud of it. So that's the CPU itself. Is there anything left in the box? Oh yeah, the fan. I almost forgot it. The Zalman fan. It's a 120mm fan. This fan runs and turns in a full 2000 RPMs. It's an ultra quiet fan, in fact. When you use this resistor, this is called the RC24P resistor here. There's a resistor here, as you can see it, the green one mounted on the yellow wire. This resistor helps, or it really reduces the number of cycles the fan does into just 1300 RPM. 1300 RPM is what you are going to get if you use this resistor. So if you are an overclocker, a heavy overclocker, you are not going to use that. You can throw it away, and you mount the CPU 4 pin into your motherboard here. I think there is nothing left in the box. It's true, nothing left. So that was our unboxing for the Zalman CNPS10X Performa CPU cooler. I hope you like it. If you needed to know more, please read our reviews at arabhardware.net. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.